career. And I was like, yo, I don't care about that. So everything just got worse for me at that time. Like, my whole world came crashing down.
She said, you ain't have a fight in recent times. You really not ready for this work. And she said, it's natural. She don't have to. I don't even like talking about fighting. Sometimes people be needing fucking hands put on them, though. And I love boxing. It's one of my favorite sports. I just never.
The hip-hop world is in complete shock as Papoose has made a jaw-dropping accusation against Remy Ma, claiming that she attempted to kill Claressa Shields out of envy. Could it be that Remy took things too far in her ongoing feud with her ex-husband and his new partner? For quite some time, tensions have been boiling between Papoose and Remy Ma, but just a few days ago, everything exploded when Remy accused Papoose of being unfaithful to her with Claressa Shields. And if you know Remy Ma, you know she is not the type to tolerate disrespect. She made it clear that she would get revenge on Papoose, no matter what. But did her vengeance cross the ultimate line? Now, Papoose is accusing Remy of something even more shocking, an attempted murder plot against Claressa Shields out of jealousy and retaliation. Things are escalating fast, and with tensions reaching their peak, it looks like law enforcement might have to step in to prevent this feud from turning deadly. But the big question remains, did Remy Ma actually try to kill Claressa, or is Papoose setting her up? Fans are left in disbelief as Remy Ma and Papoose were once considered one of hip-hop's most solid couples. If there was any duo that fans believe would stand the test of time, it was them. This messy situation is almost impossible to comprehend. When Remy Ma was imprisoned in 2008 for shooting someone, most people thought her relationship with Papoose was over. But against all odds, he remained loyal. They even got married while she was incarcerated. She still had 6 years left in her sentence after the wedding, but Papoose never wavered. Does anyone really have a reason to doubt his loyalty? In an industry where rappers are constantly caught slipping, Papoose stood tall, proving his devotion to Remy Ma in a way that was practically legendary. No scandals, no rumors, no drama, just a rock-solid commitment, something nearly unheard of in Hollywood. At least, that's what we were led to believe. But now, Remy Ma is turning the tables, claiming that Papoose had actually been cheating on her while she was behind bars. And yet, when she was finally released, he was right there, arms wide open, waiting to welcome her back into the world. Their love didn't just survive years of separation, it seemed to thrive. Even though Remy Ma already had a son from a previous relationship and Papoose had 3 kids of his own, their love only grew stronger. In 2018, they welcomed their daughter, Reminisce Mackenzie, into the world, proving that their bond was unbreakable. But now we know it wasn't as strong as it seemed. Last year, rumors of trouble in paradise started swirling when Remy Ma was accused of cheating on Papoose with rapper Easy the Block Captain. And it didn't stop at just rumors. Allegedly, things got so heated that Papoose and Easy ended up in a full-blown physical altercation at an industry event. The shocking downfall of Remy Ma and Papoose has left fans stunned. Once seen as an unshakable power couple, their relationship has now turned into a twisted and chaotic nightmare. Will the truth about the alleged murder attempt come to light? And will the police have to step in before things spiral even further out of control? This hip-hop drama is far from over, and we'll be keeping a close eye on every shocking twist that unfolds. According to the rumor, there was no time wasted. Papoose handled the situation immediately, reportedly knocking Easy out cold. But the real mayhem erupted when Remy Ma and Easy joined forces to take on Geechee Gotti in a rap battle. If you've ever watched a rap battle, you know that they are ruthless verbal combat, and Gotti didn't hold back. In the midst of the battle, he grabbed the microphone and made a shocking accusation. Remy Ma cheated on Papoose with Easy the Block Captain. The audience was stunned, and the rap world hasn't stopped buzzing since. The shocking downfall of Remy Ma and Papoose has left fans stunned. Once seen as an unshakable power couple, their relationship has now turned into a twisted and chaotic nightmare. Will the truth about the alleged murder attempt come to light? And will the police have to step in before things spiral even further out of control? This hip-hop drama is far from over, and we'll be keeping a close eye on every shocking twist that unfolds.
I don't give a f if you just tell me stop doing the business. If found out you was in the help, that could really ruin your image. We're talking Barack and Michelle, Pap and Remy. That's us. Y'all the poster child symbol for black love.
It was rather obvious from Gotti's words that it was an open secret and that the drama had been discussed for some time, but he didn't stop there. He proceeded to tear Remy to pieces and accuse her of cheating on Papoose after he had been faithful to her for years.
Every interview, he showed his admiration and tell the world how he think his woman the greatest. That held you down in prison for 6 years.
And you're all curious about what the shocking aspect of this is. The problem is that Ease essentially acknowledged the rumors without even attempting to refute them.
Wanna know you wanna know the details? You can't just on the D9. If you heard that nigga did something to me over a female and he ain't dead, it's probably because I still got the female.
After years of unwavering devotion, it turns out that Papoose wasn't the one who played Remy Ma. It was the other way around. According to rumors, their shocking split happened because of Remy's alleged adultery. But instead of drowning in heartache, Papoose wasted no time turning the page and moving forward with his life. And he didn't just move on, he made a statement. Rumors suggest that Papoose's new relationship is not just a rebound, it's serious. His new girlfriend? None other than world champion fighter Claressa Shields. At first, Remy tried to act unbothered, as if she was above all the drama. But as Papoose and Claressa's relationship continues to heat up, it's becoming clear that Remy is anything but indifferent. Reports say she's spiraling, hurling insults, making reckless statements, and even claiming she has the right to fight for what's hers. Sources close to the situation claim that Remy is not taking this well at all. In fact, she's been implying that she's not afraid to get physical if necessary. Could this already chaotic love triangle turn even more violent? Is Remy ready to throw hands to prove a point? The drama between Papoose, Remy and Claressa Shields is reaching a boiling point, and fans are on edge waiting to see how this explosive situation will unfold.
Strongly believe that sometimes people need to fight it out. Because talking doesn't do it. Sometimes you can talk. Like if it's a certain situation, you could talk to a person. You express how you feel. They express how they feel. And y'all come to a mutual agreement that y'all either don't agree or, you might start seeing it from another person's point of view. It gets to the level, or when you're dealing with people that, like, sometimes how I used to be, I don't even want to hear that shit. I don't give a how you feel. I don't care what you thought. What's up? What we doing? And that's where I come in. She said, you ain't have a fight in recent times. You really not ready for this work. She said, it's natural. She don't have to. It's not even like talking about fighting. Sometimes people be getting hands put on them. And I love boxing. It's one of my favorite sports.
Just when we thought things couldn't get any messier, Remy took to Instagram to publicly blast Papoose and Claressa Shields, leaking private texts that sent shockwaves through the internet. One of the most shocking texts allegedly showed Claressa Shields telling Papoose, "You take accountability. You are the one that is married. The fact that you fell asleep in the Sprinter or that you can't at least sleep with me over the phone or in person shouldn't be a huge concern." It sounded like Claressa was pushing Papoose to be honest about their relationship, and Remy wasted no time mocking her for it. She claimed, "Claressa Shields was lying in my house when Papoose's stupid self fell asleep on the phone. This is supposed to be a world champion boxer, but as soon as she heard my voice, she got scared and hung up. Now I'm telling her everything, sweetie." But Remy didn't stop there. She went on a full-blown social media rampage, calling out Claressa Shields and her PR team, accusing them of running a smear campaign to make Papoose look like a saint while painting Remy as the villain. She exposed even more messages, claiming Papoose refused to clear the air, saying, "I begged him to release something to end the story, and he insisted the best thing was to stay silent. I'm exhausted. He told her, "Don't worry about her, she's ugly. But don't worry, I saw everything and now the world will too." According to Remy, Clarissa was furious after being put on blast and blew up Papoose's phone, allegedly demanding that he handle the situation ASAP. She reportedly said, "I know you hate internet games, but you need to do something today about this girl. My PR team is freaking out." It turns out, Clarissa Shields has a major film release on December 25th, and this scandal is the last thing she needs. A world champion fighter caught up in an affair with a still legally married man. That's a PR nightmare. Remy didn't hold back, claiming Papoose was trying to have her arrested, despite the fact that she had been loyal to him for 17 years. She alleged that he was plotting against her while secretly texting other women, and now she had proof. In another set of leaked texts, Clarissa appeared frustrated and desperate, writing, "I'm not happy, but all right. I don't want to add to your stress. My feelings are unjustified. I just want you to be honest with me." Remy took this opportunity to further humiliate Clarissa, mocking her with, "Hey, Miss Shields, I'm a good woman. I had one husband, one boyfriend, and MFS won't just go and run to buy me things. Papoose thinks he's the prize. He's a taker, not a giver. I'm the one with the bag." With Remy Ma, Papoose, and Clarissa Shields locked in this explosive social media war, fans are left wondering, will this drama ever end? Or is this just the beginning of an even bigger scandal?
She said, "You ain't have a fight in recent times. You're really not ready for this work." She said, "It's natural. She don't have to." It's not even like talking about fighting. Sometimes people be needing fucking hands put on them. And I love boxing. It's one of my favorite sports. I just never could. I strongly believe that sometimes people need to fight it out. Because talking doesn't do it. Sometimes you can talk. Like in certain situations, you could talk to a person. You express how you feel. They express how they feel. Y'all come to a mutual agreement that y'all either don't agree or, you might start seeing it from another person's.
He eventually replied to her saying, "Sad to say that Remy is a narcissist. She chose to cheat repeatedly. Now that I finally moved on, she's playing the victim. I have requested a divorce numerous times. She would rather clout chase on social media than handle this like civilized adults. It appears that this was the part that finally got to him. I do not want to do the social media foolishness for the sake of my 6-year-old baby. She has to go to school. As you can see, I remain quiet through this all," he continued. "I will never get anyone arrested. Once again, you are lying, and that can be easily verified. You are the one who played with the police, lying about history that unfolded in front of the world. It's pitiful. Fabricating text messages that you claim are from over a decade ago only to construct a fake narrative and justify cheating is narcissistic conduct." He then addressed the reports of Remy cheating on him with his friend Easy the Block Captain and said, "While I was at home with my daughter last Christmas, this is where Remy was. Now that I finally moved on, she's angry and making up lies. Narcissist. I told her we could divorce like adults. She refuses to do that because I wouldn't lie and say I didn't knock this chump out. I still got the messages of her begging me to lie about the knockout, but who cares? He didn't throw one punch back. Super soft. Last time I saw this chump, he was in the fetal position. Everybody saw it. I knocked him out, and Remy woke him up and went home with him for 4 days. I went home with my daughter. As you can see, she couldn't wait to lie about it again. SMA. I didn't knock him out because he messed with my wife. I knocked him out because he shook my hand and then had an affair with my wife." But Remy denied the claims that they had abandoned their daughter on Christmas, claiming, "All you do is pretend to be fine in the background, no matter what I do with my child on any significant day. You also have a serious gambling problem and attempted to pressure me for money so that the divorce would go smoothly. You've been telling me that the only way you're going to leave is with a public outburst, but I'm not the social media type. You use my morals from my upbringing and my reputation as a gangster girl against me by filming me saying things like, 'Oh, Remy, I'm going to call the police for help.' You are a rat and a snitch. Call your brother. You tried to cut me off from everything and everyone, and I told my stupid self to keep the black love image I helped create for you intact. You were fine with the lies being told about me. She also claimed that Papoose was envious of her success and the way she supported other rappers, saying, "You hated that I started my battle rap league and were mad I was helping other rappers over you. You literally said you were going to try to destroy it. I'm so tired of the phony knockout story. Everyone knew what they were talking about." She continued, "You kept saying that what they heard didn't match what they saw. You think it will go away, but in reality, you snuck in and out like a thief in the night while wearing a mask. But my security knows you because he saw you run out. You also contributed to the public's perception of a false narrative by feeding battle rappers stories about my company and purchasing information. Then you forced me to attend the awards with you and pretend everything was fine because you were envious of my good treatment." However, things became even more serious after she accused Papoose of assaulting her and using physical force. She wrote, "Play with police, Papoose, so you forgot the pool was never completed." The audio and video continue to lie. It appears that their marriage has been in crisis mode for a long time, despite the fact that they have maintained a public facade of being the ideal black couple. "The renovation was done because you were assaulting me in the garage, and the workers called the police to get you to stop. They fooled everyone with their actions. But you can only pretend for so long before everything falls apart." Remy then disclosed that before Claressa Shields started seeing Papoose, they had been friendly. She posted screenshots of Claressa in her DMs and wrote, "Here's Papoose's weirdo girlfriend wishing me Happy New Year's a few days later, lol. This woman was actually asking me for advice on how to flaunt her body. This is crazy. I made this monster by praising you even though I knew something wasn't right and remaining silent despite the truth. You feel comfortable lying to these people because you know what I got, so I can assure you that you will regret this." Claressa eventually responded, "I can't believe a 45-year-old woman is crashing out like this clown," expressing her frustration at being dragged into the drama. Remy retorted, "I'm not 45 yet, but you're 29, and I'll just say this. You're not aging like wine. Again, tell your lover to give you some flowers and presents. He didn't answer any of his phones because he was with his Cali girl this week." She didn't expose Papoose for cheating on Claressa, but she did expose Remy for faking his texts to start trouble, saying things like, "You're not a bully. You're bitter and mad. You're making yourself look stupid. Just stop it." Claressa then made it clear that she's not the kind to sit back and let herself be intimidated. When Remy stopped responding and pursuing her on social media, we assumed that she had finally gotten the hint. However, Claressa challenged Remy to a fight, saying, "Come get your behind whooped. Crash out." A source close to Papoose claims that he thinks Remy has something planned. Everyone knows that Remy struggles with anger management and isn't afraid to fight. She was actually imprisoned for 6 years for shooting a friend, so you know she's not afraid of anything. The source claimed that Papoose is now allegedly paranoid that Remy might be attempting to take Claressa out. We're not sure why he would believe that, but he was reportedly convinced that Remy had gotten to her somehow and was attempting to kill Claressa after she had a food poisoning incident following their altercation. Because it's quite a leap from a messy social media argument to attempting to kill someone. Do you think Papoose is still trying to get Claressa, or do you think he's overreacting and being cunning like Remy accused him of? Please share your opinions in the comment section below, and then watch this next video.